Hi guys, Mike here, the sound guy for you, and I am starting a new project. I am going to refinish this old guitar of mine. It's a bass guitar. As you can see, I've taken the neck off of it. It's a fretless bass. Here's the neck. It's it's like a long scale neck here. And like I said, I've never done this before, so this is going to be kind of an interesting project for me. So, wish me luck on this. So anyway, this is, just want to let you know what I'm going to be starting on, and I'm going to be shooting some other video clips for this project and show you my progress as I go along with it. So keep tuned in and watch the rest of the video, and we'll get her done. Hi guys, Mike here, the sound guy for you, and I am continuing my video on my guitar finishing, bass guitar finishing that I have started, and I am still in the process of taking apart the accessories that are hooked to the guitar, such as the pickups and the volume tone knobs and the input, the guitar cord input on the body of the guitar, so that I can get started on sanding my guitar body. So I'm going to get started on that right now, and this will I'll speed this up so that it doesn't take long for you to see it and get started on it. Okay, I have completed taking off all the accessories. Got the pickups off, and the knobs and everything, and the strap bolts. I got those off, so the next step is going to be sanding it down, and I'm thinking I'm going to start off with 120 grit sandpaper, and then kind of work my way up, like to 320, and then eventually up to 400. I'm going to get a lot of this coloration off of here. It almost seems like it's already been sanded, but there is like a coloration to it, like somebody actually did stain it. But like I said, I'm going to go ahead and sand it off. Anyway, I've got my power sander that I'm going to use, and then as soon as I get done sanding this, I showed you the little gouges and stuff. I'm going to fill all those in with plastic wood, and then let it dry, and then go ahead and sand it down smooth so I can have a nice smooth surface to stain. Okay guys, I'm back here. I've got the guitar, finally got it all sanded. I started off with 150 grit, and then I finally used a 320 grit for the final complete sanding. And I also had to do a little patchwork. I used some DAP plastic wood to fill in the gaps that I had talked about earlier, and sanded it all down to try to get it smooth as I could. So now the only thing remaining here is to get started with the staining. So I've just got an old sock here that I'm going to use. I was told that, or seen on videos, that you could use steel wool if you wanted to, but then there's some people that say that, you know, not to use steel wool because it could get caught in your guitar finish, and then if it gets caught in there, turn to rust and then discolor. So I kind of not wanting to use steel wool. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started with staining this. And bear in mind, I've never stained a guitar body before. I've stained wood and finished it, but this is my first time doing it on a guitar body. So here goes. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry and then get another coat on it after a bit. So I'll be back. Okay, I am back, and I am ready to put on my first coat of polyurethane, and I'm using the Varathane Ultimate polyurethane oil-based clear gloss, and it has a fast dry time. It says that after you put on the first coat, that you can it'll dry in 4 hours. Alrighty, put that over there. Toss this. Got some on my gloves here. I don't want to touch stuff all over the place that has urethane all over it. And I'm going to start applying this. Okay, I'm going to let this hang dry, and hopefully in about 4 hours I can get another coat on it. Okay folks, I got my base body done as much as I'm going to get it done, and this is the result. I finally got all of the clear coat on here. It's really nice looking. The bad thing about applying the polyurethane from the can is it just left a lot of, I guess it's maybe because I don't know what the hell I'm doing anyway, but it left a lot of rub marks, you know, from me applying the polyurethane. So, but when I sprayed my can of polyurethane, it went on really uniform, and you can see it just you can still see the marks underneath of where I applied the other polyurethane, but it just had a way to it just evened out the coat and made it a nice coat of polyurethane. I sprayed on a couple of coats with the spray, and so this is the result. So all I got to do now is put the base back together, and I'll show you that when that's done. Okay, I am back here, and I've got my fretless base finally done. I've got it all refinished, and it's all, the wiring's all put back together. And so here's what she looks like for the finished product. And although I'm not really too happy with how the back turned out, you know, the front came out not looking too bad. I was hoping to get this done, the video on this done, before I did the video about my jazz bass, but evidently I got that done first. And but I wanted to get this video done, and I'm sitting right now, or standing here right in the middle of my recording studio. My drums are kind of like taking up all the viewing area right now, but I've got my assortment of guitars and bass guitars. So it works pretty good, and that is this is the conclusion of my video on getting my my fretless bass guitar refinished. I'm happy with it, with the way it looks, and this is the sound guy for you, signing off.